Hey, it's Carl Kwan here. I've got a story about a teenage sailor, okay? So, this is an English audio lesson from the Associated Press about a 16-year-old sailor. You're going to hear a story about the story, and then you'll hear the actual story. Now, this will help you practice listening to someone tell a story, and you'll also get to practice listening to a news article. So, for those of you who have class with me, please listen to the stories at least 10 times before class and 10 times after class. But if you don't have class with me, then here's what I want you to do. Number one, listen to everything once. Number two, listen again, because listening to shorter material more often is more beneficial than listening to, something once or twice that is longer, okay? Number three, listen a third time. But this time, stop the audio after every 5 seconds and write down one keyword or key point that you heard. Step number four, listen a fourth time. Stop the audio again after every 5 seconds, and this time, check your answers, okay? Now, hide those answers, because now in step number five, I want you to listen again, but listen to it for about 10 seconds, stop it, write down the key words or key points that you heard this time. Step number six, listen again. This time you should be able to hear more than you did the first time that you listened to it, alright? You should be able to improve your listening right away. Now, if you still have trouble, you can always ask me a question by leaving a comment in the comment section below the video there, okay? Thank you and good luck. So here is the story about the story. I just heard another story about some kid trying to sail around the world. It seems like every year there's some kid who tries to pull this kind of stunt, isn't there? So this time it's a 16-year-old girl from California, Abby something or other. Anyway, her sailboat got trashed by a huge wave in the Indian Ocean, and she was saved by a fishing boat. I don't know, I guess it's fine if the kid wants to do it and is a good enough sailor. If Ethan one day says to me that he wants to do something like that, I'd probably let him. As long as I was confident he actually had the skills and brains to do it, you know what I mean? Now, would you ever let your kid do something like that? So that was the story about the story, so now here's the actual news story, okay? California teen sailor healthy, weary after 3 days adrift, by Christopher Weber. A California teenager who spent 3 days adrift on the turbulent Indian Ocean described her ordeal as crazy, as she started a long journey home aboard a French fishing boat that rescued her Saturday from her crippled sailboat. Abby Sunderland was bumped and bruised but otherwise healthy, her parents said, after hearing from the 16-year-old in a 20-minute phone call to their home northwest of Los Angeles. She sounded tired, a little bit small in her voice, but she was able to make jokes and she was looking forward to getting some sleep, her mother, Mary Ann Sunderland, told reporters outside the family home. Her mother, who is close to giving birth to a boy, said her daughter joked about her ordeal affecting the baby, and also talked about plans for the next school year. The young sailor continued to blog after being rescued more than 2,000 miles west of Australia 2 days after a wave broke the mast of her boat, Wild Eyes. Satellite phone communication was lost, and she set off emergency beacons. So that was all of the listening there, okay? The story about the story and the news story itself, okay? So hopefully that is helpful for you, and good luck to you.